Oh, what is this? What is this? Bull hot crap. We gotta fix all this up? You're kidding me.
What broke?
Oh, nothing. I'm just complaining. Welcome back, folks. I am Mashiakosaurus, and today we are playing Fallout, the 4th. And we are at Sunshine Tidings, and let's see, it's on. Okay, good. We've got the supply chain going to it, so
Normally it would be never been played, but unfortunately my head feels like somebody decided to slam dunk it.
yes, what she said. Nick's still not feeling well tonight,
Migraine.
so we're not doing Never Been Played this week. We will do it some other time.
Next week probably.
Yes, and she will. You will get to see her.
Frustratingly scream at Zelda somewhere.
She absolutely will. She will. It will not be entertaining either. It'll be like scary shit. She'll be like
Summoning the devil
yeah.
while playing Zelda.
Hey, Luna. And yeah, Mr. Goodfeels there. He kind of looks like he's not doing so great, but he always looks like that. So I mean, you know.
As long as he feels good.
Yeah. Get out of my way. Let's fix this. Like, you can't actually attach this to the barn, but like there. It looks more or less like it's attached. So that's cool. Alright. We got a lot of cleaning up to do though. Hey Nick. The other Nick. Nick Valentine. One of my favorite companions, honestly. Let's straighten that up, make sure everything looks tidy. That one's pretty straight. There. Okay. We gotta clean up all of the garbage in this summer. We don't need a bathtub. We don't need this shitty makeshift outhouse when we have an outhouse on premises, so...
An outhouse on parentheses?
Yes. We actually have 2 outhouses. There's one over here, and there's one over there. Let's see here. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this place, other than make it miserable.
One of these days you're going to have to make a murder spider. Where it just goes up in a corkscrew.
That does sound fun, actually. I don't know if I want to do that here, but I might, because this is one of the bigger settlements.
Call it the Citadel. And it just goes up 37 stories so you can see it from everywhere on the map.
Oh, God. Alright, so got all the junk out of that cabin.
You cheat, so why not?
That's true, I do cheat. Let's just... I'm going to actually get rid of this outhouse. Even though I was just using its existence to justify getting rid of the other bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And...
People like the illusion of actual plumbing rather than outhouses.
Let's get rid of that line.
I think you got a friend next to you.
Yep. Sterling has come to say hello again. He's being quiet today.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah, which he wasn't like 10 minutes ago. Oh my god. No, don't scrap the cabin. Don't worry, another few hours and we'll have this cleaned up. There we go. That's 2 done. Only a million more. Yeah, let's get rid of these trees. I don't like them. They're ugly trees. Let's get rid of those vines. Pull out that stump. Pile of leaves, the debris. Plywood door. That's not a door. It's just a stick of plywood. Don't need that car there. It's an explosion hazard. I'm going to get rid of these trees, but I'll leave the rest of them. And don't need that plank. Don't read a thing if it ain't got this one. I don't know how that goes.
I think you're pretty close.
Trash. Trash, barrels. Cinder blocks. Get rid of tires. I swear to God, like, people in the post-apocalyptic future are dirty as hell. Look at that skeleton. Like, just leaving perfectly good bones just lying around.
Well, you know how it goes with bones, don't you?
I get the feeling it's gonna
you need to bleach them in the sun before you can turn them into decent skeletons.
That's true. Okay. It's a shitty door. There is a Google ambush marker. I like to get rid of the brain fungus too. I'm not sure if I should remove the fireplace and air ducts and stuff that make up that chimney. So, here's a fun thing. If you have your extra object selection going, there. Problem solved. Look at this mess. Like, these people are terrible, horrible slobs. Like, I mean, granted, the people that were living here were undead horrors, but still. Yeah, I agree, Luna. If you could just delete things that bothered you.
Oh god, half the Congress would be gone.
Yeah, honestly, if everyone had that power, I don't think there would be anything left of the universe. Somebody would delete it all.
Thanos, snap that bitch.
Ugly ass tree stumps. Let's clear all that shit out. I don't like the way those things are leaning. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Oh shit! Look at this. We got this outhouse just sitting out here. That was weird. Okay. I don't mind the stumps and stuff if they're like off the beaten trail, so to speak. But if they're like in the main settlement area, I want them gone. Wheelchair, because fuck the disabled. Unless that's your kink, in which case, you know, fuck the disabled. I'm not going to judge. Okay. I don't think we need any of this stuff. But I will keep that generator, even though it does absolutely nothing. It's purely decorative. I wish there was something that you could do about this, but you can't, unless you want to recreate this entire building like a little bit higher up, because it's just part of the natural terrain, and as such is immune to my magic powers. Ah, crap. Somebody's texting me.
Is it the brother again?
Probably. My brothers have been talking to me about Sandman, like,
Because they finally watched it?
Yeah, I think so. It's a good show, by the way. You guys
Yeah, you should totally watch it.
should
It's
totally
worth it.
check it out.
Dream of a Thousand Cats made me cry, though.
I am of the opinion that the comics are still, like, the definitive way to experience it, just because it leaves so much more up to your imagination and interpretation. But that said, like, I cannot imagine a better adaptation into live action than what they've done. And you can actually use these wild tato blossoms as like a food source, but I'm just going to get rid of them. They're pretty meager for food production. And we're just going to clear out all of this shit. Can I please select the... Nope. Okay, well, whatever. Come on, there you go. But yeah, they've been excitedly talking about... Okay, guys, come on.
Anything to get them to stop talking about Marvel movies I'm for.
I mean,
they want to talk to us about that. I
that's-
just gave up interest in the Marvel Cinematic Universe a while ago.
That's true. Like, I mean, not that I've got anything against the Marvel movies, but like, I don't know that I
I'm
would
just
watch
so
another
bored.
one.
I'm just so bored with them.
Okay, so we've cleaned this place up to my standards, at least, which is not actually very clean. But now we have to decide what we're actually going to do with this settlement. We have a lot of space. I'm not even 100% sure exactly where the boundaries are, with it being expanded as it is with mod. Um, so pretty enormous. We can do some pretty silly stuff with it. What do we want to do? Oh my god, guys. 1 second, folks. I'm going to put my phone on mute. Sorry about that, guys. Normally it's not a problem because nobody ever calls or texts me. Because I'm a boring person that no one likes. And that's how I likes it. I don't want this stupid corrugated metal on me. Look at that. You know, I think this extends all the way down to the lake, which is really good for us, because that means we can have lake water for our water supply. I think that I think that we should, you know, embrace the spirit of the people who came before. I mean, they were trying to create a utopian society where robots are free. And while we're not necessarily in the mind of, like, say, robots per se, let's create a utopian society where people can be free to toil in misery forever. So, step 1. Let's lay the foundations of our new home. Come on. There. That gives us a framework that we can build upon, which covers this entire building. And it's... Oh, this looks like wall. So I'm alternating, as you see, so that I can break this up. With some nice windows. And here we want the door. I think it is this one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. Now we will need a small platform out here. Now, we've made sure that the floor is mesh so that people can always see through it. And, like, you know, if you ever drop your keys off your counter or something, they're gonna go right through that fucking grating. Like, that's not even. They're
keys are
gone.
gone.
Yeah. You're not getting those back.
And it's the kind of thing where there's also a few alcoves right around it, so place where people can hide and scare each other, dropping keys everywhere.
Right.
You'll have like a whole keytopia.
What we're gonna
I'm just
do,
talking nonsense.
What we're gonna do. Ordinarily, of course, I would split this into multiple floors, and do other such things with it. I'm not gonna do that today. Instead, I want to make this nice and drafty. Okay. And now, let's add I think I would like the one with raft system. We've reached level 38, that's cool. There we go. A gigantic barn space. No, this is just the living quarters. What says Soviet gulag the most? I think this. Just a bare mattress. There we go. That's already the 12 beds that I usually like to establish. We've got more space here, but I already have a plan for what we're going to use to fill that space. Yep. Power generators. Indoor power generators. Now, it may seem that I'm being cruel to these people, but bear in mind, this is their only source of heat. I mean, really, I'm doing them a favor. Okay, where exactly is there? Really, you don't, you might have to have power hookups arranged. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. Yes, we did use this joke once before. Making the power generators run inside. But I'm unoriginal, so I'm reusing it. Really? I'm wondering if it's just that. I'm wondering if it's just these that's in the way. Nope. Okay. Plan B. No, no, don't store that in the... So, I've used this trick before, but if you're not aware, if you run an electrical line and then move the object the electrical line is connected to, the electrical line still works, so long as it was valid in the original placement. And that's a trick that I use sometimes to make these connections work when they otherwise shouldn't.
You cheat.
I mean, is it a cheating or is it utilizing unintentional gameplay mechanics? Like, the answer is yes.
That it's cheating?
No, that it's both.
Gotcha.
And in fact, I'm going to use this trick again, right here. Now we have power. That's not very centered. There. Now we have access to power on the outside. Now, I feel like we need some decorations in here to make people feel at home. But I feel like they need to be horrible. Oh yeah, shit. Feral ghoul heads? Yes, please. And we'll just place these around. Like so. More red roach, maybe. That's probably okay. I don't want to overwhelm them with luxury. So, and of course, like they can't really live in here unless they have a dresser. So there's their one communal dresser. Oh, 1 second though. There's their one communal dresser, which faces the wall. Can't make it too easy for them. And you know me, safety first. We have to establish our railings. And I also think that we need a few of these. There's those to make that look nice and secure. Now, yes, this does block the functioning of the doors, but that's okay. These people will have bigger problems to worry about than not being able to leave their doors. Let's see. Where exactly do I want to put these supports? Just like that. That support even goes through solid rock, so that's pretty cool. Come on, there you go. Okay. And I think on that corner there, I'm going to leave it as is, because otherwise I think it's going to be in the way. I mean, I'll test it out, but, well, I might be able to get away with this. Hold on. Yeah, I can make this work. Okay. Alright, so they don't really have to worry too much about carbon monoxide in there because, like, frankly, that place is drafty as shit. Now, let's see here. We're going to need some tables to feed people on here in the communal eatery. And they're going to need a place to cook food. So they can use that. Chairs are a luxury. They do not get chairs. Alright, now normally I would go through and plant as many mutafruit as I could, like, cram in here. But that's too easy, because mutafruit gives them more food, so they need less of it. I want these people to work hard and know the value of work. So we're going to make them toil a bit. Let's see. It's 3... 6... 9... that should be 12 right there. And we'll also give them some potatoes. Oh, I have no idea. Shooting statues. Shooting stats. I almost had it.
Oh shoot.
Wow. Just steal my thunder there.
You're welcome.
Okay, so. Oh no, I assure you, I am the joke. And let's see here. In true Soviet-style fashion, we will let them collect their water from a polluted pond.
You're just mean to these people unnecessarily, aren't you?
Look, I mean, these people got to learn to take care of themselves, and they're not going to take care of themselves.
I think they survived long enough without your interference.
Well, I mean, maybe, but that should mean that this should be no problem for them.
Do they ever complain if stuff's too hard?
No, no, that's why it's great that I can do this. A corpse next to a refrigerator. Cute. Oh, it's okay. You don't need to see anything.
There's nothing really to see.
These people are made. The people who come to my settlements are made to suffer. Like, this is me getting revenge on them for being foolish enough to entrust me with their welfare. There. Alright, should be able to string it right up there. Let's get up to the there. Okay. We've got our water. We've got the food planted, but nobody is here to actually like work it. We've got beds. Really, all we need now is defense. And because this is a Soviet-style gulag, all of the defenses will point inwards. That's really all that they need. I should probably throw some more in, but I'll do that later. And even though it's not Soviet inspired, I do have a message to put on here. Just gotta find a good place for it. Maybe on the side of the building? I might need a little... I hope I'm spelling this correctly. I don't speak German. I probably butchered that, but I think I get the joke across. Let's just put this here so that you lovelies can actually see what I've read. There we go. A nice message to the people. Okay. Oh look, I forgot to put a door on. Oh well. Alrighty, guys. That nonsense is done. So, Sunshine Tidings is up and operational. Oh, got level up. Oh, yes, you weren't here for that little number. Yes, all of the generators are on the inside of the building with the sleeping quarters. You know, for safety. So that people can sleep next to those big diesel generators. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now let's see here. Okay. Well, let's work on... We've got Nick with us. Let's work on Nick's additional quests. So let's jump over to Diamond City Market.
Hanging out with Valentine. Good for you. Nikki's good people. Ah, you know what I mean.
I couldn't hear any of what you were just saying. But that's okay. Let's head to the Dugout Inn. We've actually got another quest to pick up in here.
No one knew Earl better than these folks.
Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle store. So then I am crossing.
You'll find I'm very
wearing
persistent.
nothing but a smile. When out comes the
You've got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear,
That's like 2 out of 10
you may
points
fit
with
the
Daniel
bill.
Tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly. Redeem!
What's the job?
I forgot.
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you, I can assure you that it will be dangerous. And that you'll be paid fairly.
Okay.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Okay. Well, that's not the quest that I was going to pick up, but we do have a quest to
See
pick up.
this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead though. Now let me know when you're ready to order.
He is dead, though.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl, gone just like that. Such a good bartender, good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them.
So
You
he
with
broke them a
Valentine's
lot?
Detective agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened.
Women are very fragile. I
Has
mean, you put
nothing
them in a
but yell
box
at
and you
me
saw
for
them
asking
hack.
about it. Anyway, you look like you need a drink.
So, this your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking it.
That sounds ominous.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Good. Good.
He's very excited about that. He also doesn't have anything that I'm terribly interested in. So that's good.
Oh, a customer. Need a room?
Did you know Earl Sterling?
One of my brother's old friends. Oh boy. The way those two would go on about girls, you'd think Vadim is loud now. Earl was a horrible womanizer, and I warned him more than once to leave the staff and customers alone. But my brother always stood up for him. Honestly, kinda glad he's gone. Wouldn't shut up about the new face he was going to get at the mega surgery center. Vain till the end. Anyway, did you want a room?
What's the story with this place?
Not much to say. We sell food, drink, and rooms. Mainly for traders that come to the area. My brother Vadim runs the bar. Scarlett's our waitress, and she helps me keep the rooms clean. As much as they can be.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself.
Okay. One of these two, though, should give me another.
Come, have a drink. I didn't buy bar to sell water.
Gonna pass.
Come back later, then.
One of them is supposed to give me a quest about the raid, but
You keep that
these are all
synth
just
freak at arm's length.
generic residents.
Hi there. You can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
Did you work with Earl Sterling at all?
Oh, yeah, Earl. Ugh. I mean, I know I shouldn't speak ill of the missing, but that guy needed to get out more. You'd think a bartender would be smooth, you know? Charming? Not Earl. He tried so hard, too. Way too hard. The real sad thing,
Tried so hard
he
and
thought it
got
was
so
his
far,
looks.
and in the
Kept
end,
talking about getting a
didn't
new
even
face
matter.
over at the mega surgery. Wouldn't have helped. Anyway, I gotta get back to serving drinks.
Don't need anything today.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
I might have to come back to nuts. One of these days, guys. One of these days. I might have to come back for them to give me the Confidence Man quest. Since we're not listening to the radio, we might as well do it. I usually don't.
Newcomer, huh?
And this is Earl Sterling's house. Let's go investigate. Because this guy's gone missing. And
Start in here. Why don't
see
you
Abbott
check
at
out
the
the
wall.
living room?
Okay, I will do
Be
that.
some hint where that boy ran off to.
Not.
You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this.
Ah, crap.
Should snag a job somewhere.
Alright. I'll get to Red Rocket.
Think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender. Why not man?
Boy, you sure are talking a lot there, Nick.
Make anyone bat an eyelid. Nothing over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. Why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? Wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
So, yeah, you gotta find the receipt. And, what Nick has been saying is basically that the Institute wouldn't want to kidnap this guy because he's useless to them. He's a loudmouthed idiot that nobody likes and has no political pull or anything, so, like, what would be the point? Okay, where is the surgery center? That. Standing right in front of it.
Doctor,
New patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right.
Wow, throwing shade at Dr.
Sterling
Crocker's
was one of his
handwriting.
patients. The procedure noted here is mundane, low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
So, wait, he got a receipt that he didn't pay for?
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
Because if you don't, I'll hurt you.
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Okay.
Where'd all this blood come from?
Well,
Goes right into the basement.
it's a surgery center, so...
Yeah, but they should have the decency to clean up after themselves.
You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
That makes sense.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Drop the weapon, Doc. Haven't enough people suffered today?
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Suicide.
Doc
That's
Crocker
true.
killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with.
I agree.
Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this isn't human.
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and a lot of explanations to give to our patients. You should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
Okay, well,
Have fun with that, Doc.
guess that's
Can't
not
say I envy you.
not our problem. And yes, of course, I robbed him before he hit the floor. Like,
Hey, I think those Bobrov brothers are looking for you.
oh,
What happened?
the Bobrovs are looking for me. So,
Are you in trouble?
no, I think that they're gonna finally give me that quest. I just gotta find where the dugout inn is. It's so easy to get lost in this place.
Is it the thing with the giant bat?
No. The thing with the giant bat, I think, is Swatter's.
Want to do something fun?
Run the base.
Let's see.
Prescriptions, Bill. High quality chems right here.
You'd think that I would know how to get there because I just came from there, but no, I in fact don't.
It's foggy
Here.
and hard to see.
Here. I could have turned on the quest marker too, in fairness.
Yeah, but what's the fun in it?
Also, in fairness, I'm an idiot.
Oh, here we go.
It's much more fun to watch you stumble around in the dark like an
All
idiot.
right, you. Tell me.
I love you.
Diamond City Radio? It's terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
I actually like the radio station
I don't
normally.
think I noticed.
But
You listen to it. It grates on ears like sandpaper. This DJ Travis, he is disaster. Something must be done, and soon. We will have customers suiciding before long.
Vadim.
It's true. Don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice if he, disappeared.
That's a horrible idea.
I tell you, it would be easier than you think. You just have to talk him into following you out of town.
Oh,
You
right.
completely
That's
gone
enough.
off your rocker?
Vadim isn't serious. He doesn't really want to kill Travis.
Okay, what's really going on here?
Sorry, we was just joking around a bit.
yeah, funny.
It's true. Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
Well, Travis, he means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else, really. And so he's always awkward.
Or anything
He
else.
does not believe in himself, you see? He expects he will fail at everything, and so he does.
So, are you actually trying to do something about it?
I tell Yefim that I have plan. He does not believe me. You and I work on plan. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. We will figure out how to help Travis. Come, you. Meet me in back room. We discuss plan.
I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
He's cool.
Yeah.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That's why.
A reference to Snatcher? Wow.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Aww.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. You should probably head out.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You, got a sec?
Oh, you have another one.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel, you're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life, trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
But
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
I agree. I am a good friend.
we can find you a synth wife if you want.
You read the paper?
Where's the back? Where am I supposed to be?
The bathroom.
The beer tastes like warm spit.
I thought he wanted to be in the bathroom.
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing.
He said the back room.
I thought he said bathroom.
I thought he said back room.
Glad you're here. I've got a new batch of moonshine.
If you're hungry.
Ripened here.
Trying not to need to. Oh, there he is.
What do you want,
Yes,
Vadim?
The kitchen.
Bingo. Help your friend, Vadim. I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my deadbeat brother. Travis is a
You're
good guy.
ridiculous.
He deserves better life.
Hey, hon.
I'd be happy to help.
Okay, so Travis needs to believe in himself, yes? Believe he is capable of more. You know what works well for this? A bar fight. Ever been in one?
Ridiculous and cool. You noted? You
Haven't met a
realize-
man I couldn't lay out.
As a last resort, no doubt.
Excellent! Because you are going to help Travis win his first fight. I want to stage fight here in Dugout. Nothing too serious. We make sure Travis wins and feels good about himself after. I want you to be there to help make it look real. What do you think? Sound good to you?
I'm on board. When do we start?
Why not soon as possible? I have contacts, people I can count on. Real tough looking, but they will take a dive for money. They confront Travis here at Dugout. You step in and give him push he needs to stand up to them. Then you and Travis take them down. Nothing gets too rough, and Travis is something he can feel good about. Simple, right? I have everything ready by 6 o'clock. Travis should be here by then. You show up, and it will go well. Promise.
It's really quiet.
Okay. Meet Travis in the Dugout Inn after 6 p.m.
You'll actually get to hear what this nervous Nelly sounds like.
Yeah. I like Travis. I normally skip this quest entirely because I don't like the way he talks.
When he's finally
once
weasel.
yeah, once he's got his confidence back, he starts talking like a typical like radio DJ.
Instead of a nervous wreck, which is adorable. I actually love the nervous stuff.
Yeah.
He's no 3 Dog, though.
No, he's not. 3 Dog is definitely the best. Like, Mr. New Vegas is pretty okay. 3 Dog is the best radio jockey that the series has had. And let's...
Although I think for this game, they have the, I forget, it's user-made content, so it's a new DJ.
Oh, Cerberus.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's awesome, too.
Yes, I do have a Diamond... or not Diamond City. I do have a mod that adds Galaxy News Radio. Yeah, I'll get around to that. Adds Diamond City Radio to the radio stations.
Yeah,
and
they have
it's-
Galaxy News.
Yeah. Yes.
This
I
is
keep.
between me.
You keep
and my
screwing the
wife.
two up, it's
Yeah.
Why
fine.
don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another
Yeah.
drink.
It's pretty much everything in this game, but done by
I'll be home.
a different DJ. And it's close enough
Can't
to
believe you do this to me.
the events of
Do
3,
what to you,
like,
Paul?
region-wise,
Bastard.
that it
You keep
still
away
works.
from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here.
I don't know how long
Before you
after
do something stupid.
this
Son of
one
a
takes
bitch.
place after Freedom. I don't know how long.
I want to say like
Go on. Get out
20
of here.
years.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Okay. We're gonna follow this guy. We haven't.
Sorry you had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink if you're buying.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there.
Ow.
I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful
actually
and buy me a
causing
drink or
me pain.
something?
Ugh.
You don't look like you need another drink.
What if you do
Aren't
this?
you all high
Second.
and mighty then? Why don't you get lost so I can drink in peace?
Lighten up, Darcy. This isn't your own private bar, no matter what you might think. Now, you need
You're a
to
kid
order
that thinks
anything?
he's a dog, aren't you?
Not looking to buy right now.
Let me know if that changes.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Now we're gonna follow Paul, because we can actually get a quest from him.
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall do so disdainfully. Let me
I love the snooty, rude robot butler, bartender, whatever. Where is Paul at? He's got away from me, and now I don't know where he is.
Paul Walker took a walk.
Yes. Commonwealth weaponry. Oh, this guy.
Excuse me.
You there! You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swat.
Got any work?
Well, if you want to help the sport, I got a lead on a stash of pre-war collector's items. Coach, quitting is for punks Weston had an estate not too far from here. Legend says when he retired, the league presented him with a baseball, catcher's mitt, and playing card signed by all the other coaches. See where I'm going with this? I'll pay 100 caps each for those relics. What do you say?
A card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
I thank you. And baseball thanks you.
You there. I have a question for you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You were in the tap house before?
Tracked me down.
You tried to punch out the bartender. What was that all about?
I thought it was dead obvious. Cook is sleeping with my wife, and I'm supposed to just pretend I don't know until Cook decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
Sounds like a tough situation.
You don't know the half of it. But I'm not gonna just sit here and let Cook steal my wife and destroy my family. I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
If you're just going to talk to him, why do you need me along?
I don't want to hurt Cook, but if he doesn't listen to me, I don't know what I might do. He won't dare act so smug when he sees you at my back, and then nobody has to get hurt.
Okay.
Okay. I'll help you.
Okay. Good. Good. I'm sure Cook will back down once he sees you're with me.
Let's go. You do the talking, I'll be the intimidating presence.
All right.
Yeah, she's intimidating. All right.
Okay.
She'd be more intimidating if you completely naked except drenched in the blood of Superman she just slaughtered. Then she might be intimidating.
I mean, that can be arranged, probably.
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
Like, look at this. You guys can't keep your streets cleaner than that?
Paul, where are you going?
Nowhere you need to worry about.
Whatever. I'll see you at
Well,
home. I
you
wanted
don't seem to
so
care.
much more from my life than this. Ugh.
You're such a silly goose.
Nice piece you got there.
You won't let me do anything else besides pet you. You've made your mind up that this is what I'm doing right now.
Our cat is getting pettings.
You won't let me do anything else.
Yep, that sounds about right.
He's literally monopolized my life right now.
That's our Ash Boo.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Can you... There we go.
I'll meet you there then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
We need to talk.
Jesus, Paul. What now?
It's time for you to shut up and listen, Cook.
What the hell is this? And what are you doing here? Don't tell me he's hired you to help lean on me.
Yes!
Paul just asked me to, come with him.
Is that how it is? Okay. Well, I'm listening, Paul. What do you have to say this time?
Just this. You leave Darcy alone, starting now, or else.
Now that is a very bad idea. You don't want to pull a gun on me unless you intend to use it.
But you think I won't use it? Huh? Do I just need to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
Paul, put the gun away. Nobody needs to get shot here.
Listen to reason, Paul.
Hey, hold on. I'm sure we can work this out.
Keep talking.
Well, goodness, man, speak.
Look, I'll stay away from Darcy from now on. It's over. You have my word on that.
Your word? What's your fucking word worth, huh?
I'll make it up to you. I know a way to get a lot of money right now. You and I both know the only reason Darcy comes up here is she's pissed at you. If you were flush again, everything would be different. Besides, I owe you for what I've done.
Well, what do you think?
Sounds like a trap.
How are you gonna make us all rich, Cook?
Gather round and I'll tell you. Here's the deal. I have some other businesses on the side.
Don't we all?
One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
This sounds like a bad idea.
And we are going to relieve Mr. Latimer of some of his money.
Holy shit, Cook. Does Malcolm know about this?
What do you think? No, of course not. Anyway, that's between him and Nelson. So where was I? Oh yeah. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Good Neighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
I don't know. An awful lot of unknowns.
Trust me, we can do this, no problem. The meeting's always in the same place. They always bring the same number of guys. They'll never know what hit them.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Right. What do you say, Paul? Are we good?
Good? Hardly. But I don't mind you helping me get rich.
Okay.
So now you're gonna go rob a guy?
Oh, yes. It's not just me, right? Like, Paul totally just left the building, then teleported back in, then left again.
Oh, yes. Paul's a magic man.
Come on home, girl.
Okay. You're being weird.
We haven't really had much action going on this one, but like, you know, I mean,
you gotta do something actually.
A lot of I will, but like, you know, a lot of it's been talking with Nick, and Nick is cool, so that's cool.
There's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense unless you're looking for a housing permit. I can't help you.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Yeah, sure.
I'll take it.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green
Her
Jewel.
face scares the break out of me.
So,
no funny business around here.
Far too busy to talk right now. I'm the mayor, after all.
gotcha. Nick, you just kind of going off in your own direction? Dang. Pretty swank setup.
See, normal kitties would be bored by now.
Okay, well, anyway.
You're far from normal, aren't you?
There's one more quest that we have to do here that I know of off the top of my head, but I don't want to do it because I think I have paint in my inventory and it involves paint. And I think that I might accidentally trap myself in the wrong dialogue option. So...
Well, you have a house in the center of town. Can't you just put it in?
That's true.
House storage?
That is true. I forgot about that. We have...
I mean, you just bought it.
Yep. We have home plate. Okay, this is home plate. Somewhere-ish. Ah. So, home plate, it functions like a settlement, but you can't actually have people come in. You just can decorate it. I don't know how useful this place actually is, but let me check my inventory and see. Actually, let me do it this way. Oh, let's see here. No. Do I have any?
Wait, go up. I saw a can, like a paint can.
Oh, empty paint. Empty paint cans are okay.
It's alphabetical, isn't it?
Yes.
So just go under P.
Yep. Paint can, but that's not the type that is problematic.
Do you remember the name that is?
Like, what I want is green paint. And, like, see right here, yellow paint. I don't want that. I don't actually know that it causes a problem. I'm just... Oh, and blood can. I don't know that it will actually cause a problem, but there. Now...
We'll save it first.
It'll auto-save when we leave.
See, there you go. Now you can check. That way, if it fucks up, then you'll know that you can just reload.
Yep. So, then we just gotta find Abbott at the wall. So, I believe that is over here. It is.
Busy.
Working hard?
Don't need to be bothered.
Really?
Got work to do.
Okay, I'm almost positive that I have a miscellaneous thing to see Abbott at the wall.
Abbott.
Busy.
Okay. Well, whatever. I know what his quest is, and we can do it without actually being officially given it.
You read that article?
Okay. Alrighty. So that's the majority of Diamond City's quests started. I might have missed one or two, but okay. So, I'm going to head up here a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're making my arms fall asleep.
There's a location. Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Ah, right here. Place called Hardware Colony. Okay, so she wants us to come in here and help her save her baby elephant or whatever. It doesn't matter. She's
Right back
lying.
here, hurry!
She's lying.
No accounting for taste.
Hush. I will steal everything I like.
Told you to bring him into the basement. Shut up. They're headed this way now. Be ready.
I get the feeling we're being watched.
Of course you feel like you're being watched. You are being watched. This was an obvious setup. So...
So long. I don't know. Maybe you should go check it out.
You don't think I will?
I'm tired of sitting on my ass anyway.
What's the point of hiding back here? Why the hell don't we just shoot them in the head the second they step through the door?
Yep. Just, take a little stroll. Yep, just right there.
Think you can hide?
Yeah, actually, I kind of do. Yeah. You really don't notice me there?
I'll find you.
He did not, in fact, find me. Nothing. Man. Demo.
Don't need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Yep. Okay, well. Their plan did not work real well. The idea was that that lady out front, she tells people that, you know, they got to run in and help her because she's trying to save her whatever. And you run in and then you get ambushed and killed. And they steal your stuff.
Not if you steal it first.
But yeah, I'm too tough for them, so. What that? Here's the oil. Tongs and a gas canister. Ooh, and a blowtorch. So, what we're actually after down here, though, is there's a machine for paint mixing. And we want to find that machine and some yellow and blue paint and mix it to make green. Because even though Abbott didn't actually give us that quest, that's what his quest is. And see, here's all of the idiots who have fallen for their various schemes over the years. Come on, up. Okay. So Now we're in like their warehouse area. Hell yeah, 2-ball. Aren't you guys glad that I stop every 2 seconds to search random garbage for absolutely worthless junk?
Yes.
Could build ourselves a friend with all the stuff in here.
Okay. Ha! Yellow paint. Yellow paint, blue paint. And I'm just gonna grab all this stuff too. And paint mixer. Make green paint. There we go. There. Now we have green paint for Abbott for the wall. You can actually bring him any paint, though, which is why I was cautious about it, because if you don't have green paint, I think that it defaults to you basically just saying, like, well, it's, you know, it's paint. And you get a lowered reward for it. And of course, if I got like a nickel less, that would be a crushing blow to me. Okay. You can get up here without a jetpack, but the jetpack makes it easier. Come on. There we go.
That's it.
Okay. Same with this stuff. With the jetpack, you can just bypass all of this bullshit to get here. We're kind of hitting that point in the game where our stealth is so good that, like, we can pretty much be right in front of enemies. And oh, why are we raiding meth labs? Like, I'm going to leave loot of any kind just sitting there? Of course I'm going to raid meth labs. It's not even about the stuff. I can build a high-tech light at settlement workshops. Okay? I don't know what that looks like, but I'm going to have to try. Okay. There we go. Okay. No, don't. Dog meat, don't go looking for shit. And the storage area here has not actually that much. Come on. There.
Yes.
Shitload of rockets. If I ever start using rocket launchers, which I definitely will not. Okay. And I think there's another way out of here. Yes. So that's what Abbott wants, is the green paint, which we now have. So we can bring that back to him. But he didn't actually give us the quest, so I don't know if it's bugged or what. For now, I'm going to assume that it's not going to work. The Gilded Grasshopper. Okay, that's probably a good area to go questing in. So let's go to Park Street Station and we'll head out from there. The laser musket looks silly because it is. I love how it's like literally the little pop goes the weasel ray gun that Fry was given in that one episode of Futurama. Oh yeah, I was supposed to defend Red Rocket. Oops. Well, they didn't really need my help that badly, I don't think. Alright, so we're heading east from here.
A lot of my cases dead end in Boston Common. Not enjoying.
Yeah, just mutter to yourself some more, Nick. An albino mongrel. Apologize for the stuttering. That's pretty normal for this general area of the city.
Someone's coming.
There. And now we've solved 2 problems. Okay. Water Street Apartments is an unmarked location. We could go through it. We're not going to. Take all your stuff, Mr. Rader. There we go. Okay. Let's climb up here real quick. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Pinnacle Hierarchies.
Hey, guess what?
Hmm.
Under these clothes, I'm naked.
Oh, baby.
Hooray, I say dumb things.
Oh. I don't know what that was. Ah. Ah. Kingdom for a frame rate. Ain't no load she can't haul. Good to know. A lot of stuff down there. Ah. Jesus. Come on. Yep, that looks pretty good. There. Yeah. I almost had a very unfortunate accident. Now, the reason that I'm taking the time to get all the way up here is because this location is up here. Fallen Sky Bridge. Let's add one more to strength. And let's see. No, I don't need to do that. Access to rank 4 armor mods. Access to rank 4 gun mods. I don't have science yet, but I will soon. Oh, yeah, I'll take more gunner, more mods. Okay. Sounds like people are fighting. Ooh, they're having a real party up there. Stuff. There. Okay. No, it's not Mr. X, it's just super mutants. They're pretty common in this area. And some gunners too. But that won't be a problem for long. There. Gunners are taken care of. Okay. Now then. That's actually a Nightkin, which is not in the base game. That's a mod added enemy. But they're common. They're from the older Fallout games. Nightkin were in like Fallout 1 and 2. I don't know that my little P-shirt is going to do much to him from this distance. Ooh, 50 cal. Let's just grab all this stuff. There we go. Get a little closer up. gunners that are dead. Dead super mutants. Loot that isn't even worth the time it takes me to pick it up. Which building is this? Just ruined skyscraper. Oh, real. Alrighty. Oh, dog meat. Dog meat, you idiot. See, you use a jetpack and then you glide. You glide, dog meat. Glide gently to your death instead of plummeting. See, that time it didn't even work for me. Where am I at? Okay, we wanna veer a little this way. This is pretty much the where am I? Oh, Commander. No more games. Time to die. Promptly dies. It's cute. It's a cute gimmick. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we're getting close. Getting close. Yes, I know, Sterling Bear. Oh, my little kitty is. Oh, somebody set off a car. Again, I apologize for the graphical issues, but, like, I mean, downtown Boston pretty much always has problems like this. Okay. Guys. Behaving like the three fucking stooges over here. Okay. Here we are at Faneuil Hall. This is a real location in Boston, by the way. It is a famous meeting place for several of the early American patriots. Okay. So we're gonna go up here. Jesus. Sure, tanky as shit. Anyway, we don't actually need to go into Faneuil Hall, although I will clear that out. But what we actually want is up topside. Now, you can't take this route unless you have a jetpack. The other alternative is to go through Faneuil Hall and clear it out. But if you have a jetpack, you can fly to the roof and get the thing you need. And actually, I'm gonna pop a stim pack. that stuff. Wow, I have no idea how you got there. Marty Bullfinch is the guy who gave us this quest. Via a holotape. And see, there's the entrance from the roof, or from the hall to the roof. What we want to do is we want to get right out here and grab this gilded grasshopper. And it comes with a special note. Where is it? Notes. Food for the grasshopper. Alright. Shemdrown made it May 25th, 1742. To my brethren and fellow grasshoppers, fell in ye year 1753, 1755, November 13, early in ye morning, by a great earthquake by my old master above. Again, like to have met with utter ruin by fire, by hopping timely from my public station, came of the broken bones and much bruised. Man, you're cured and fixed. Old master's son Thomas Drone, June 28th, 1768, and though I will promise to discharge my office, yet I shall vary as ye wind. On the banks of the Charles, where forever rests Master Shem, there one can find a life's worth. So, all of that garbage basically means that our next step is to find his gravesite, which we will do. But first, we're going to glide gently to the ground and clear out Fanuli Hall. Or Fenuil. I'm sure I'm butchering the name.
Oh, most definitely.
I butcher everything, so that's...
I mean, half the time you don't even get mine right.
Yeah,
I love you.
that's true. Your name has 3 letters in it, and I can barely pronounce half of them. Oh, hello. Excuse me 1 second. Could you please stop trying to cohabitate with my sprite's collision mesh? Racetrack advertisements. Easy City Downs, okay. I don't know why I'm getting radiation over there. Whatever. Okay. Now. So, like, this is basically the gift shop in the basement of this place. Books. Kill the monkey.
Gonna find you soon, human.
I'm checking to make sure that none of these are overdue books, because overdue books we can return for credit. So far, they're all burnt books, which are no good to anyone. That teddy bear, baby bottle, great. I don't know what he's babbling on about. Oh, hello. Sign that.
Well, ain't that a blast from
Let's just grab all of this stuff, even though it is literal garbage. really hate that thing right there because it always looks like a holotape, and it always throws me off. It's just a texture on the ground, part of the garbage texture. They plaster through half the game, but it still manages to fool me. Loading. Expand our wardrobe. Dimetrodon is not a dinosaur, and I will argue about that for hours, even though it's not really relevant to anything. Dimetrodon is a synapsid. He is a member of a family of reptiles which are closely related to early mammals. Dimetrodon lived many millions of years before dinosaurs existed and was an apex predator before dinosaurs. You did this, Mephorus. You got me started on this subject. Now I'm just gonna keep rambling. Okay.
You are a rambling man.
Trying to make a living and doing the best I can.
I love you.
Okay. So. Let's see. Manager's terminal. I'll take a look at that in just a second. Small picture frame, I'll take that. Okay. Manager's terminal, what you got for me? Okay, I don't actually need any of that stuff.
Someone there?
Alright.
Now, ears play tricks on me again.
Yep. Yep, just ignore that gunfire from earlier. That was nothing. Yeah. It's pretty heavily irradiated over there. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we can't actually go up. Let's steal those. Well, this sniper rifle muzzled, I'll take that. Rifle, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Revolutionary sword. That's a fairly rare item, actually, in this game. This elevator goes down to the gift shop in the basement. Oh, sea captain's hat. Pretty. Okay. Okay. There's one down. Okay. Okay, there. Steal all that stuff. Apologize that you guys can't see very well, but I kind of need to maintain my stealth for a moment. Crap. Never mind. Now it doesn't make a difference.
Where'd you go? Huh?
Oh,
Gonna
wait.
find you.
Okay.
Gonna kill you. Let's go close, human.
Okay. I don't know how Velociraptor was. You're baiting me now. You're trying to get me to go on a rant about dinosaurs.
Finish your favorite subject.
I mean, I do tend to talk about dinosaurs. Here we go. All this stuff here. Did I see something else? No. Okay. Steal from these meat sacks. Okay. So I've never been to Boston. I don't know what this location looks like in real life, but like, this is what it looks like in the game. As you can see, there's a very fancy schmancy clock thing here. Okay. Okay. He still doesn't know exactly what I'm at, which is hilarious. Are we really just doing this, guys? Come on. Sheesh. That was ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Dog meat is actually invincible, so I can just focus on killing the real threats and leave the dog to die. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we can continue on. A bobby pin and scissors. Why, what amazing treasures. Couple of pencils. This is all good shit. Handmade tripwire that I'm going to disarm. I don't see what it was attached to. What exactly was it going to do?
Blow up and explode.
I mean, there are some that do that. They'll have like mines set up, but how much storage capacity do I have? Like way more than I should. I cheated very early in the game to give myself something like 10,000 weight.
Only so that you don't have to rely on going back and forth and back and forth.
Yes, because it makes the game so much more fun if you can just keep going and doing stuff rather than stopping every. Okay, one second. I gotta deal with this. There. Okay. But yeah, my storage capacity right now, my carry weight is, I'm carrying 6,000 pounds and I have 10,000 capacity. So I'm actually getting
Nice.
a little high, but hey, companions permanently gain plus 10 health. She's also got, she's also wearing a red evening gown, which for some reason is really hard to show off here. And while she does have armor on, it's all invisible. Because, you know, she has to look dignified when she's out on the town.
As you should.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta look like a dignified dame. Another few hours and we'll load in here. Okay. So, we're actually extremely close, I believe. Yeah, we're pretty close to the grave. We basically just want to head north. So let's work on that, and that'll be the last thing we work on tonight. We'll see if we can slip past this guy. We don't need to kill every super mutant we come across.
But it helps.
I mean, we should, but I won't kill him for reasons. What is this here? Subway station. Whoa! Why is there a loading gate there? Usually they have you. Okay, I'm actually not going through there. It's probably just a mini dungeon because it doesn't have a name or a map marker. So that's probably just like a very short area. Just steal that guy's stuff. He doesn't need it anymore. I think I've mentioned it before, but I really love that, like, you know, stealing dead people's stuff, which is absolutely a crime, is just, like, normal behavior for heroes in these games. These games and Skyrim and all that stuff, it's just like, oh, well, why do I... What is this? Why do I have predator vision over there?
Why wouldn't you have predator vision?
You know, I've got so many mods running that I couldn't even tell you. Mean pastries. I wonder if they make pasties there. I could go
for a pasty.
I could really go for a pasty. I haven't had one in ages.
Let me check something.
Okay, here we are. Here we are.
Gone for good.
We all good, guys? Yeah, looks like Anyway, so this is a graveyard. I'm sure you've seen them before. And we're going to dig up Shendro's grave. Okay. And that completes that quest.
Buried with all this treasure. Some people just can't let go.
So he was buried with a bunch of gold, copper, and silver bars, and fear not. The devil's iron makes this blade, only he who wields it can make it wicked. Okay. And, yeah, I'll take your skull. That sword is a unique sword. I don't think it's very good, but it's... Let's see. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Shendro sword. Targets take radiation damage. So, radiation damage is garbage, by the way, because if you use it on anything that is a mutant or similar, like basically ghouls and super mutants, radiation damage heals them. So, it doesn't actually do any damage to them at all. Well, I mean it does, but the extra radiation damage is subtracted from it. Really? Who the hell is able to see me? Oh, this guy. Hold on. Pikmin Gallery? Why, don't mind if I do. Go. Sorry, did not intend to run into these guys, but I mean, since I'm here. Whoa, what the hell? I have no idea what happened there. He just did an extremely large amount of damage to me, much faster than I was expecting. Where am I? Oh yeah, okay, that's that stupid thing. Well, I guess at this point I might as well call it. We will collect Shendro's sword again next time. I'm gonna head towards it, but I won't actually engage any of the ghouls or have any fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next stream will be whenever I feel like it. probably tomorrow, but who can tell? With me lately, I just do streams whenever I feel like. And I get caught on Collision. So thank you guys for watching. I do hope that this was sort of entertaining. I know it was a dialogue-heavy game session, but like, you know, we were talking with Nick. Nick's cool, so he gets a pass. So, all right, guys. Until next time, let's save, and we're out.